Hi, good evening. Tonight I'm giving us a tarot reading on what does Mother Gaia want to bring into our lives. So Mother Gaia is always blessing us with the earth that we walk on, the air that we breathe, and the rain on our skin, the rivers and the mountains, and so many blessings that she already bestows upon us and gives us the responsibility of being stewards of the land. So there are responsibilities to the blessings that she brings into our lives. And so we have to take care of those blessings and be open to receive more blessings. This honors her and it allows us to have an even deeper connection with her because she knows that we're listening to her. So tonight I invite you to come listen with me to the messages that she wants to bring you, and the people and the places and the situations and the opportunities that are waiting to come into your life are just a matter of stepping into alignment with those things and just allowing, being open and letting our blockages down. So Mother Gaia is, yes, our mother that gives us life, but she is also a living entity, a goddess that hears our thoughts and knows exactly what we need when we need it. She brings us that song that we need to hear. She brings us that conversation with a friend, the new job, or the new puppy. She gives us everything that we need. And so last night we had a full moon in Taurus, and Taurus is the sign of the bull. It is an earth sign, and this bull represents charging forth. It represents abundance. It represents going after what you want and charging with all of your might. And I think that this is something that, well, I know she is calling us to move right now, to move in the direction of what we really want and what we really desire. This honors her as well. So allowing, but also moving. I pulled us the card, Divine Efficiency. So divine grace and the law of efficiency. It says, let's see here. It is time your life became easier. It is time for you to walk the way of divine grace with trust and simplicity. You do not have to try to make things happen. You can gracefully act without attachment and trust that all will be as it is meant to be. Surrender your struggles. Now, as you allow life to serve you with love and kindness, this is the most efficient way and use of your energy and will lead you to the best results. I love that because when we do live in love and when we do live in simplicity, we really are allowing for magical momentum. The way becomes easier to move in the direction that we want to move in. Sometimes we don't have to move at all. So sometimes the bull can be stubborn and want to just sit there. And so thinking about the full moon in Taurus, it's like releasing the struggle and allowing for that abundant richness to just join in on our simple awareness. There's also, the moon is also sextile the outer planets of Neptune and Pluto, which is kind of like collective illusions and death to the old, rebirth. So letting go of old stories and tapping into Neptune is like a higher consciousness, more mystical states. So what does Mother Gaia want to bring us right now? What does Mother Gaia want to bring the collective? We have the Knight of Swords. It's another card of movement, moving with truth. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So moving into your abundance, your sovereignty. The Nine of Pentacles is a card about the earth and the richness of walking with the earth and tapping into just your natural sovereignty, your self-worth. The lady in the Nine of Pentacles has a castle in the background and this amazing Black Panther. The Black Panther guides us to our deep mysteries of who we truly are, and that's been covered up for so long by the stories that people have told us, or the world that we choose to see. But seeing with that clarity, the Knight of Swords has so much clarity, has so much movement in truth. And this brings us to our sovereignty. And then we have the Five of Cups. So some kind of ending in emotional dissatisfaction, emotional grief and sorrow. That is being replaced with something, some kind of resource that is tapping us into our sovereignty right now. Ooh, this is a powerful reading. And with the law of efficiency, it's like this is so supported. The earth is so supporting us right now to let go of the old and just be. I love the Buddha's here. And the Buddha is so still and so accepting and allowing of our true nature. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So it looks like some work opportunity is coming in. Something that you've been working on is going to gain momentum, gain more clarity. And for those of us that have no work and need work, that work is coming in, and your ancestors are playing a part of this. It's like a new cycle is beginning. The old cycle is fading out. The Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. From the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, it's just saying change. Change is here now. The Five of Pentacles is about being in the cold. And then we have, and the Five of Pentacles is like feeling left out, feeling excluded from the herd, like from the pack and from your family and from your tribe or from resources, like being trapped in a situation where you feel like you can't get out of. There's no way to go but just to be alone. And the Eight of Pentacles, we have in this card, we have the dolphins, we have the ox, we have the horse, we have the bear, we have all of our animal guides and our spirit guides, and even our ancestors of the stars are bringing in abundance right now for us to step into our personal sovereignty. And then we have the Nine of Cups. So this is a wish come true. This is so beautiful. The Nine of Cups is total fulfillment. Look at her, she's just sitting there receiving all the love that Spirit has for her. That dove represents the Holy Spirit. The Most High is holding your heart in sacred love and knows exactly what you need. And that is to come out of an emotional cycle of grief and sorrow and pains of the past, to come out of feeling left in the cold, to having poverty consciousness. And then we have the Three of Cups, celebration. What a beautiful change. This is such a time of profound change. And it's gonna be simple. We just need to be efficient with the law of efficiency. Be simple-minded, simple, organized. Take out all the clutter, all the worry, all the stress, anything that is not of importance. Remove that and like move into celebration. Move into like, what's it feel like to just walk out the door of the house and go to your friends when there's 30 dishes on the counter and there's, you know, just things to do that you just, I'm gonna let go of this. I'm gonna like step out of this cycle of like all the extra stuff that can just wait till later and take up something that really has a lot of meaning and has a lot of purpose. What has value to you? The Judgment card is all about second chances, is all about redeeming what is of the highest purpose to you. Redeem it by moving with simplicity in that direction. And then we have the whirling rainbow on here. I love this prophecy. It's where judgments of others don't affect us. We're not affected, or we're just not going to let it in anymore. Let it in our minds and push us out in the cold. Instead, we're recentering into a more simple way of celebrating the things that we love, giving gratitude for our friends, for good music, for connection with Spirit, with our ritual. And but I'm really feeling friends and family right now. Friends and family are important this time of year, where here, this is the Chariot, which is bringing balance into your life. The Chariot is all about divine order and moving forward in the direction that is best for you. Everything else is okay. Everything else is going to be okay. Now we can move forward. Maybe there were some dirty dishes, but that's okay. It's time to move towards the priority. And this time of year, when the sun is down early and the lights are on all night, everybody comes inside together to celebrate, to be together, to be by the hearth fire, to eat long dinner nights together. And so then we have Archangel Michael with the Temperance card. And this is about divine alchemy. So what's keeping you out in the cold, away from friends and family right now, or away from your life's purpose, or away from that job that you know that is meant to be yours? Transmute it. Just say, this isn't for me anymore. This is keeping me out a simple, positive mindset, and I'm ready to just let the burdens go of whatever's weighing you down. And you can call upon Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael also helps divine manifestations come into place. He hands us the key of our destiny. He says, what do you want, my child? I can help bring it into your life. And then we have the World card. It's like embracing the world. Some of you could be traveling to see family and friends. Some of you are just ready to go on that vacation. Some of you are ready to bring a cycle. The world is also ending cycles. So ending cycles of fatigue, stagnant energy, anything that is keeping you from moving your body, moving your lips and your tongue, and you just want to talk to your friends. The world is calling it in now. This is another beautiful picture of Mama Gaia. This princess, this daughter of the earth, is holding the world in her hands, loving it, cherishing it, saying, I am thankful for this life. I'm thankful for this world that I live in. Who are all these people that I don't know, that I get to meet, that are a part of my community? Or where is my new home? I am ready and willing to make that change and go to my new home. And the turtles represent Mother Earth too. And they're all about coming home. The turtle shell is just a beautiful symbol of our home, and it's like the shell of our body. So one thing that I love about whenever I create a new sacred space for myself is I just see it as extensions of my dream time, of my heart. And so like pictures like the Buddha or a plant or a candle or just anything that brings me inspiration literally is just a reflection of myself shining back to me. Sometimes I will dream about some of the images, that some of the pictures just start speaking to me in my house. Like I'll have a dream. I had a dream about this beautiful picture of this man and woman making love. This is feeling like off the subject, but I just wanted to bring it in that I just felt called to speak to that we're creators. We are co-creators with Mother Gaia, and she wants us to participate and to come out of any unworthiness to be a co-creator with the divine. These are bird cards, and I love this deck. This is the duck. It says, seek emotional comfort and protection. Duck is all about like being in the waters, floating on the waters, and just being like content. The waters represent our emotions. Oh my goodness, these are beautiful cards. Then we have the swan, which is magical realms opening. I am feeling that lately, and I'm just gonna bring you some magic and love right now. I hope these words are inspiring you, and trust in your own nobility. So yeah, the dream time and the magic time is such an intimate time with our higher self. It's like when we turn off the phones, when we turn off the distractions and go within and really hear ourselves above other people's voices. So this is like a different coming in from the cold. This is like coming into the home of our hearts. Like, how do we really feel about this situation that we're in? How do we really feel? Like, just being honest with ourselves about anything and everything, and then we begin to trust ourselves. And when we start to trust ourselves, we're so in alignment with our integrity. And when we discover that maybe something that we thought was not our own personal belief, but a belief that we were taught to have, and we question everything about ourselves. We like, well, do I really think that this terrible thing is going to happen if I go to this party? Or do I really think that, um, like, just anything, like just questioning our fears, and you know, like with the duck, seeking emotional comfort and protection is just cozying up to just, you know, our couch, and I'm just seeing somebody like sipping tea and just being on this beautiful couch and snuggling up in a blanket and sitting there with a journal and just writing, like, how do I really feel about this? Like, am I writing down all the fears and just seeing how, if they're really true for us or not? And then it's like, if we can just flip the switch and be like, you know, actually, like, there's so much potential. There's so many good things that could possibly come out of this situation. And there's so much potential that is within me. And just beginning to really trust the heart that we've been given in this life, and the soul that we've been given. This is like living in simplicity. When we cut out the noise, when we cut out the distractions and come home to our hearts, come home to our sacred soulmates that we trust in and believe in and understand, like, oh yeah, like, this is what is meaningful to me. Like, how could I forget? Sometimes when we're out in the cold, we're in the delusion of like separation and scarcity, when the Mother Earth is just always trying to give us so much. And right now, she is giving us so much awakening insights. Fortitude. Ooh, this is a powerful card. Look at the deer man and the sacred wolf and the hawk and the mountain lion. And he's holding this heart chain in his hand. I have to read us this card. So what brings us fortitude? It says, try to see name-calling, roadblocks, or challenges as insignificant annoyances. You can see this through strong foundations. Core values and lofty ideals will outlast, outsmart, and outclass a detractor. It will take less energy to stand firm now than it will to back down. Wow, that's powerful. Steady your focus on the bigger picture. Be stoic. You can get through this. Yes, oh my goodness, I love that. That's how I'm feeling this energy of Mother Earth right now. She is like, it's easier for you to stand firm, and it's going to be harder if you back down. And it will, the way does become easier when we start to just slowly lean into what brings us, what are our values, what are those simple core beliefs that we have that bring us so much value. I'm going to read just a little bit more. It says that you are dearly loved is an eternal truth. For in the grand cosmic scheme of things, love is the only thing that never changes. When all around you changes, as it most surely will, love will always be there. The fact that you are dearly loved will never change, for to love is love's will. Oh, I'm just melting in that. It's like the guy is just holding the heart there and holding his staff, and he's got the weasel. The weasel like digs deep into questioning ourselves, questioning others, but with the values intact and discerning, what's for us and what's not for us, whether it be circumstances or just inward thoughts and beliefs that we have. Most often, changing the way that we see things, changing beliefs changes so much in our world. And it changes the circumstances. So we have to change our lives from the inside out. But Mama Gaia is saying it's easy right now to do this. Everything, the stars and the moon are supporting your divine comfort, your divine sense of self, your emotions. We are so held all the time, but right now we're just being so held and so supported to see our true hearts and to know that love never changes. Oh my goodness, we have the Two of Mirrors. That is so beautiful with the two swans. This is the Two of Cups. This is like soulmate, eternal love. Eternal love in the here and now. They're pure reflections of each other, seeing each other's divine beauty, recognizing the God in each other. This is so beautiful. And if we don't have an intimate lover, this can just be us looking at ourselves. I did this iboga ceremony, and I did this soul retrieval on myself, and I cleansed my soul for like 45 years worth of trauma. And I had the most profound vision of seeing myself, or one of the most profound visions of I was like two swans, and I just fell deeply in love with myself for having gone through the hardest times and recovering my soul back home. So this is a time of coming back home to ourselves. And I just recently experienced a coming home to myself, and it was kind of like just it wasn't like some special ceremony. It wasn't like this amazing meditation. I just woke up one morning and it was like I was back. And that's the kind of magic that's happening right now. I just feel that like in the air. We're so supported. I would just maybe before going to bed at night, praying to your higher self, calling to your soul and asking for assistance to recover any lost parts of your integrity, any lost parts from childhood situations. Even as adults, we go through traumatic situations, and parts of us are still trying to figure out that problem in that different timeline. And that reflects on our physical body through, disturbing illnesses. And so we can pray for healing before we go to bed at night and wake up in the morning and feeling a little lighter. And just love that image. So, if you're in divine partnership, with somebody that you love dearly. It's a time to really get to the heart of the matter, to really speak to how you really feel, and just honoring the love that's there, letting go of previous cycles that did not serve you. We have the Empress. It's like something is wanting to birth out of this connection that you're in. It could be a project. It could just be a new cycle of romance that brings in a lot of abundance. When we are intimate with our lovers, it is a time of fertility on all levels. We're feeling mentally sharp, we're creative, we're able to get more done, and especially if we turn that energy into a higher purpose instead of like just indulging in the lower acts of, you know, it's good to feel the body in its fullness, but then to channel that energy into creative acts that we're meant to do here in this life. And so with the Two of Cups and the Empress card, it's like abundant blessings abound in your intimate relationships right now with yourself, even if it's just your closest friends. It's a time to really join in together with the people that you love most, to celebrate new jobs, to celebrate new creative projects, to get inspired together, and to look at all the abundant resources that have already come from your lives, and to acknowledge them and to give them thanks. And when we do that, it's like, oh, there's more that could be made here. There's more that we could do. This is such a beautiful reading. I am so excited for the collective right now to just tap into simplicity and efficiency and momentum, gratitude. We have the Knight of Stones and the Ten of Mirrors. So the Knight of Pentacles is commitment energy. So coming in from the cold and being with friends and family, and like with the Empress card was saying, creating new opportunities, being in the abundance of togetherness with your lover and with your friends and family. It's like this newfound commitment to what you truly love is going to be established. And that makes me think of the bull and the full moon, and also the moon today is, I think it's conjunct Mars. So Mars is like taking action. So we feel like, yes, it's time to go. It's time to take action, time to be committed to our dreams, to that higher. We have the Judgment card, second chances, and just feeling re-inspired. And then this is bringing in the Ten of Cups, which is like just, it's in the original tarot deck, it's a family of standing under a rainbow, and here we have like, it feels like it's a rainbow bird, it's like a rainbow dove, and clouds and mirrors. So these people in your life are the abundant beauty that's coming in, and from you being committed to your dreams, committed to what you love, you will attract the people that mirror your beauty. So if you act in your beauty, act in your willingness to do what is so important to you, to your sacred values, that is going to come right back in tenfold. I want to say 100-fold, but the ones closest to you that you're attracting and aligning with are your soul tribe. They are your lovers. They are your song weavers. They are your divine instruments of planning and creating and giving thanks to Gaia for all these blessings. I'm really feeling like this is a good place to end the reading. I just feel so much love and magic right now coming through this message and from the earth. She is that we lack. I just want to say that lack doesn't exist. Like Gaia is always creating, and so if we can get rid of the belief of lack, we can then understand that there is enough. There is enough, and we have enough. You are enough to do and be and dream your truth. So co-create with Mother Gaia. Call out to her as your mother. Speak to the wind, speak to the earth, speak to the water. Tell her your heart. Tell her what you need, and that's all we have to do is just ask. Ask, please help me. Please open the door. And this really does open the door. And right now, the doors are open. We can just see them and walk through them and receive all that's lined up for us. So thank you so much for listening. Or sending you blessings from the Buddha, sacred fire, and Sacred Merlin is here with us. And from my heart to yours, I'm just wishing you the best. And may this be a well-wish. May this reading be a well-wish for your journey, finding new commitment and new friends and new family and new employment, new creative projects. So blessings to you all. Aloha. So much love.